Basic physiology is a branch of biology that studies the basic functions and processes that occur in the body of living organisms, including humans. Basic physiology focuses on understanding how the various body systems work to maintain balance and support life, and how they interact to maintain homeostasis, the body's internal balance. The study of basic physiology provides very important knowledge in the field of medicine, because understanding how the body functions is the basis for diagnosing and treating disease. Here is a more detailed explanation of basic physiology. 1. Definition and purpose of physiology. Definition. Physiology is the science that studies the function of the body and the working mechanisms of different body systems. Physiology not only studies how organs and tissues work, but also how the body's cells interact to carry out their specific tasks. Purpose. The main purpose of basic physiology is to understand how the human body functions as a whole and how certain physiological processes support life. From muscle contraction to body temperature regulation. With this understanding, physiology underlies the understanding of diseases and disorders of the body that affect physiological function. 2. Basic functions and processes in physiology. Basic physiology identifies several basic functions that must occur to sustain life. These include A. Homeostasis. Description. Homeostasis is a state of internal equilibrium in the body, in which the body's internal conditions, such as body temperature, blood pH, glucose levels, and oxygen levels, are maintained at relatively stable levels despite external changes. Example: regulation of body temperature by mechanisms such as sweating and blood vessels that constrict or dilate to adjust body temperature to stay within the normal range, around 37 degrees Celsius. B. Metabolism. Description. Metabolism is a series of chemical reactions in the body that convert food and oxygen into energy for various body functions. Example: the process of digesting food produces nutrients that are transported to the body's cells and used to produce energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate, ATP, through the processes of glycolysis and cellular respiration. C. Blood circulation. Description. The blood circulation system transports blood containing oxygen, nutrients, and hormones throughout the body, and transports waste products such as carbon dioxide to excretory organs such as the lungs and kidneys. Example: the heart acts as a pump to circulate blood through the blood vessels, while blood pressure is maintained to ensure proper blood flow. D. Breathing. Description. The process of breathing involves the exchange of gases between the body and the environment. Primarily oxygen taken in by the lungs and carbon dioxide released. Example: when we breathe, oxygen is inhaled and transferred into the blood through the alveoli, tiny air sacs, in the lungs. While carbon dioxide is released through the process of exhalation. Excretion. Description. Excretion is the process of removing metabolic waste and waste products from the body through excretory organs such as the kidneys, lungs, and skin. Example: the kidneys filter the blood to remove waste products such as urea and excess water, which are eventually excreted in the form of urine. 3. Physiological systems taught in basic physiology. Basic physiology includes several body systems that function specifically to maintain life. The following are the main physiological systems studied in basic physiology. A. Nervous system. Description. The nervous system coordinates and regulates body functions by transmitting electrical signals through neurons. Function. The nervous system is responsible for sensory perception, such as vision and hearing, motor control, body movement, and cognitive and emotional functions. Example: the body's response to external stimuli such as touching a hot object causes us to withdraw our hand. B. Endocrine system. Description. The endocrine system consists of glands that produce hormones, which function to regulate various body processes, including growth, metabolism, and sexual function. Function. The hormones produced by the endocrine glands play a role in regulating many physiological processes. Example: insulin is produced by the pancreas to regulate blood glucose levels. C. Cardiovascular system. Description. This system consists of the heart and blood vessels, which work together to circulate blood throughout the body. Function. Ensures the transport of oxygen and nutrients to the body's cells, as well as the transport of waste products for disposal. Example: blood circulation through the heart to ensure the body gets enough oxygen. D. Musculoskeletal system. Description. This system consists of muscles and bones that work together to provide structural support, movement, and protection to vital organs. Function. Produces body movement and protects internal organs. Example: muscles work to move the bones in the body when walking or running. E. Digestive system. Description. The digestive system processes food to obtain the energy and nutrients needed by the body. Function. Changes food into a form that can be absorbed by the body and removes unnecessary waste. Example: the process of digesting food in the stomach and small intestine that breaks down food into molecules that can be absorbed. F. Respiratory system. Description. The respiratory system involves taking in oxygen from the air and removing carbon dioxide from the body. Function. Ensures the body receives the oxygen needed for cellular metabolism and removes carbon dioxide waste. Example: Alveoli in the lungs carry out gas exchange that allows oxygen to enter the blood and carbon dioxide to leave the blood. G. Reproductive system. Description. The reproductive system is involved in the process of fertilization and the development of offspring. Function. Enables reproduction and the continuation of the species. Example, in women, the ovaries produce eggs, while in men, the testes produce sperm. The process of fertilization occurs when the egg and sperm meet. H. Lymphatic and immune systems. Description. The lymphatic system functions to transport fluids and maintain the body's fluid balance, while the immune system protects the body from pathogens. Function. Protects the body from infection and disease and regulates the immune response. Example, lymphocytes, white blood cells, help fight infections that enter the body. 4. Basic principles of physiology. Basic physiology involves several main principles that regulate body functions, such as a. Fick's law. Description. This law explains how gases such as oxygen and carbon dioxide diffuse through biological membranes. Application. Used to understand gas exchange in the lungs and body tissues. B. Ohm's law. Description. Used to understand the flow of ions in cell membranes and how ions move through channels to affect membrane potential. Application. Describes the flow of ions in the electrical activity of cells, including action potentials in the nervous system. C. Electrolyte balance. Description. Maintaining the balance of electrolytes, such as sodium, potassium, and calcium, is essential for various body functions, including nerve transmission and muscle contraction. Application. An understanding of electrolyte balance is essential in the management of medical disorders related to dehydration or electrolyte imbalance. 5. Application of basic physiology in medicine. Knowledge of basic physiology is essential in a clinical context, as it allows medical professionals to understand how various disorders or diseases can affect body functions. Example, if a person experiences decreased kidney function, an understanding of kidney physiology allows the doctor to plan appropriate treatment or dialysis to maintain the body's fluid and electrolyte balance. Conclusion. Basic physiology provides a vital understanding of how the human body functions. By studying these physiological systems and processes, we can better understand how the body maintains homeostasis and copes with medical challenges. This knowledge also underlies the development of medical treatments and therapies for various health conditions.